Do you want to turn your lackluster relationship around like a London taxi cab turns around on a dime? Hi, my name is Nicole Petchek, and I'm a mindset and a heart setting coach. You see, everything is energy. And when you become familiar with how your own energy is triggered, your life is going to be on steroids. Today, I want to talk a little bit about how horrible and how senseless life seems when the person that we love is no longer interested in us and is no longer interested in having a relationship, at least not a relationship with us. And you know that because you're picking up the telltale signs. Maybe you notice that his voice sounds different, or his eyes are, wandering when you speak, whereas before his eyes used to be right on you all the time. He takes longer to answer your messages. He doesn't send you those messages that he used to send you for no reason whatsoever before. And you can sort of feel that connection between you dissolving, dissipating, disappearing, and you don't know how to catch it back, and you start to panic, and you've got stones in the bottom of your stomach. And all what you want is you want to feel that he has that burning desire for you again, like he had before, because that burning desire filled you up, made you feel so special, made you feel alive, didn't it? Right? Nobody else could produce that feeling in you other than him. He was igniting your energy. Now, if you have given up hope that he's going to commit to you, he's going to start to feel that as well. He's going to feel what you're scared of. And so what you want to do is you want to access his primal drive. We're animals, we're all animals. And when you access the primal drive, that primal drive controls the way we live, everything. And this wins over a man. So what do? You want to bring out in him that feeling of, I'm your knight in shining white armor. Fairy tales were written about that. King Arthur, okay? It hasn't changed. Make him feel that he's your hero. Don't lie, don't make pretend, don't play games. That's silly, Just know that he's there to help you, and that knowledge will transmit to him. Don't come on needy for the relationship. That scares him. That puts pressure on him. But what you want to do is you want to sort of make him feel energetically that he has knowledge and experience in areas where you don't have, and you would be so grateful to have it. He's your hero. You can't find it anywhere else. And you want to make him feel irreplaceable, right? Now, here's sort of a juxtaposition. Irreplaceable does not mean doing everything to meet his needs. That's what, as women, we are instinctively sort of trained to do. Let's help him, let's meet his needs. No. What you want to do is you want to become vulnerable, and you want to reveal your needs. You're putting yourself first. A man opens a door for a woman so that she can walk first to the door. Put yourself first. Assume your femininity, assume your vulnerability, and that way you are giving him a way to please you. You are allowing him to feel that he's winning you over. You are allowing him to feel that he's conquering you. That's what a man is to do. He's got to conquer, okay? Biologically, a man needs to feel that he is earning your love. It's crazy, but that's the way it is. We're different from men. That's why that famous book was written, Why Women Are from Venus and Men Are from Mars. We are different. If we weren't different, they probably wouldn't be the same attraction. So, this does not mean, of course, that you have to be mean to keep him keen. That silly game that doesn't do any good. But as you become vulnerable, not needy, you will notice how he starts to cherish you bit by bit. You will notice that he starts to say things like, oh, I never knew this about you. He's discovering you, like Christopher Columbus. All of a sudden, South America became very valuable, right? You want him to discover what you are, what you mean. Don't put everything out at the same time. Don't present yourself like a menu in a restaurant. Let him turn the pages. Let him do the work. Let him ask the questions. And if he doesn't ask the questions, lay back and wait. Okay? It's really important that at this point in a relationship, which is torturous, it's very difficult, it's heart-wrenching, not knowing where you're at in a relationship makes you guess. And that guessing is no good, because you're going to be guessing negatively. You're going to be guessing he's with somebody else, he doesn't want to see me ever again. It might just be that he's got problems, nothing to do with you. You don't know. Don't project it. Make yourself vulnerable. See what happens. And then I really suggest that you tap on yourself. For those of you who don't know what tapping is, it's EFT, right? It stands for Emotional Freedom Technique, and it's very powerful. It's the fastest go-to mode that will get you out of the dump or the bad feelings that you are in the moment, because you don't want those bad feelings to stay in you and to go through your system. So break them off as soon as possible with tapping. You're not controlling them, you're not ignoring them. You're actually addressing the bad feelings, and you're tapping on 9 points in your upper body. And the fact of tapping on your body while you're talking about them breaks down the chemical message that's going through your body before it's too late, before it anchors into your body. And tapping is very, very useful. It's helping you keep your chin above water, especially in moments which are very difficult to navigate. You see, most men leave women because they are feeling trapped. And sometimes that trapped, you know what it is? They're trapped by their own emotions, because all of a sudden they realize, without being able to put a word on it, right, to identify it clearly, they realize that they're falling in love. And they feel trapped. They hate that. So they need to feel free. A man needs to feel free. I'm not saying he needs to be free, but he needs to feel free. And guess what? Freedom starts in the mind. Think about what I've said for today. And if you have any questions, just shoot me an email, and I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Bye, and thanks for tuning in.